take me off of here. They just wanna knock me off my square. Look at that, I can't fake a smile, it's hard to wear. And I can't show no love, that shit too rare. Is it 'cause my whip so fast, you don't see no flaws?
Hey family, it's King CVB back with another video. Hope everybody's doing good today. Today I'm going to be reacting to the new puppets of the industry. The truth is, that's the channel. So they got DDG on the thumbnail, which I'm kind of skeptical about. Now when it comes to the YouTube things, you know, I can vouch for my boy. But as far as him, you know, deciding to do rap and what that comes with, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see this guy's take on it, I guess. Let's get it.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at the TikTok influencer, Charli D'Amelio, and the YouTuber turned rapper, DDG. Let's get right into it. TikTok and YouTube are two of the biggest creator platforms in the world. It is
Facts.
that TikTok has about 1 billion active users a month, and YouTube has doubled that with another 2.1 billion active users a month. This means that the creators on these platforms are able to grow huge audiences, which then make these TikTokers or YouTubers very influential. On this channel, we have seen time and time again that those that have influence over the masses are usually Masonic puppets being used to manipulate the masses. In this video, you will see that this is no different when it comes to TikTok and YouTube. Just like in the music industry, the biggest TikTokers and the biggest YouTubers are connected to the Masonic order. In this video, we'll be looking at one of the biggest TikTokers on the platform, Charli D'Amelio, and then we will be taking a look at the YouTuber who is able to successfully cross over to the mainstream music industry, DD.
Yeah, man, it seems like it always starts, you know, regular, and then when they get to these higher places, they start putting weird things in their music videos and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, let's get it.
Charli D'Amelio is an 18-year-old TikToker with one of the biggest followings on the platform. Charli has managed to grow her follower count to over 140 million followers, making her one of the most influential teenagers in the world. Charli started on the platform back in 2019 at the young age of 15 when she began posting videos of herself lip-singing to popular songs. Her account will explode in size after posting a duet video of her mimicking someone dancing. Charli is not only one of the biggest TikTokers, but she is one of the fastest growing TikTokers on the platform, as just months after creating her TikTok account, she will grow her account to over 50 million followers. Shortly after her career took off, we saw Charli getting massive brand deals, as she would even strike a deal with Dunkin' Donuts, where they went on to name a drink after her. She would then get picked up by Hollywood, as she was...
Yo, all of this is new to me because I'm not even on TikTok, like at all. I've never had a TikTok. Yeah.
Her own reality show on Hulu about her and her family. Charli managed to become the first person to reach over 100 million TikTok followers in just 1 year of being on the platform. To many people on TikTok,
That's crazy.
more than impressive. But some people on TikTok found this growth suspicious and have questioned Charli's unbelievable rise. After doing some research on Charli D'Amelio, what I found is quite interesting, and I believe may explain her unbelievable rise to success. In my opinion, I believe the reason Charli D'Amelio was able to grow her TikTok so fast is because she's an industry plant, just like we see with artists in the music industry, but for TikTok. Charli became one of the biggest TikTokers because her growth was manufactured. Just like in the music industry, I believe the Masonic order...
Y'all, but yeah, you know, you gotta respect it. That's his take on it. That's what he believes. But yeah, we're gonna keep watching, y'all.
Creating influencers, blowing them up to be able to further manipulate the masses. TikTok influencers have become just as influential as artists and actors, maybe even more influential, as a girl like Charli D'Amelio has over 140 million followers.
That's facts though, because you know they have really young audiences, so that would make sense.
Just like we see with many of the biggest celebrities that reach the level of influence Charli has reached, Charli can be seen showing the one-eye symbolism in many occasions. In this photo here, we see Charli...
I won't lie, it's kind of suspicious. You gotta ask yourself, why do all of them do that? You know what I mean? They all have similar influence over, you know, all the consumers. So you gotta ask yourself, why are all of them doing certain gestures and stuff when all of them come from different cultures and different places in the world? It's crazy.
her sister Dixie's eye, while Dixie is covering Charlie's eye, clearly doing the famous one-eye pose that we have seen so many celebrities do in the past. It's not just in one photo either, as we can see Charlie doing the one-eye pose time and time again. She has been showing her Masonic alliance since the very beginning. While I was researching Charlie, I found something very interesting when it comes to her family. More often than not, those who are chosen to be industry plants are usually connected to the Masonic Order in some way. It appears that Charlie's connection to the Masonic Order might be through her dad. Mark D'Amelio is the father of Charlie D'Amelio, and he isn't just a plain old dad. He is mixed up in politics and high society, previously running for senator of Connecticut. We already know that most of those who work in politics are usually connected to the Masonic Brotherhood. This is what I believe Mark D'Amelio is, a Freemason puppet, and it's the reason his daughter reached the top so quickly.
I've never heard of these two people, the TikTok girl or her dad, but yeah.
Charlie rose in popularity, so did her father, as he is a part of a reality show and has over 10 million followers on TikTok. I do not think this was a coincidence, as it appears Mark offered up his daughter for his fame. Charlie D'Amelio has tons of influence over the youth, and she's molding the minds of millions of young girls, making her a perfect candidate for the Masonic Order. There is no way the Masons aren't behind her, as Hollywood has fully backed her. For TikTok stars, it might be harder to identify if they're a part of the Masonic Order, as the symbolism isn't as blatant as it is in the music industry. I am not the only
Yeah, this video kind of slow, you know, he's still talking about this Charlie girl. We just going fast forward to where he starts talking about DDG. See what he has to say. Oh, come on.
Paid the ultimate price to make it to the top, and it's the same thing I think DDG did as well. So many of you have requested I do a video on DDG, as you guys have already seen signs that DDG sold his soul and took the oath. DDG is one of the few YouTubers who was able to cross over from YouTube to the mainstream music.
Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, y'all. You know, I can only speak for the DDG I know. I don't know nothing about the rap stuff, none of that. I don't aspire to be one, so I'm not even concerned about anything like that.
DDG started making videos back in 2014, where he was seeing success posting vlog-style videos. DDG's channel kept growing at a large scale, growing his influence and making a lot of money. This would all suddenly change in 2017, after the YouTube apocalypse that demonetized several channels and made monetizing on YouTube overall harder. DDG stated that after the apocalypse, he needed a new way to make money, as he claims he went from making $50K a month to just $8K a month, due to YouTube's new ad policies. This led DDG to sign with Epic Records in 2018, and then slowly made his presence known in the music industry. Ever since 2018, DDG has been dropping songs that received millions of streams, and has collaborated with tons of popular artists like Polo G. One of the reasons I decided to talk about DDG in this video is because of what DDG stated in one of his interviews with Say Cheese TV, which I found very interesting.
I wonder what what is about to be said or mentioned on here. But yeah, let's see together, man.
The reason I didn't want to start doing music earlier in my life or whatever is because I was scared of the Illuminati. I used to watch like conspiracy videos, and I used to be like, oh man, I don't want to do no weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, who didn't? Ever since they released, you know, that whole CD on Illuminati, you know. When I was younger, even my dad was the one who, you know, showed me that CD, and we watched it. It's like an hour long, you know. It has Jay-Z, Kanye West, Beyonce in there. But yeah, basically talks about the Illuminati and how all of them do, you know, the pyramid, all of that with their eye in it.
Sacrifices and all that, you know what I mean? So I was
that was a big thing. That was a big thing
back then. So I was scared and I never wanted to make music.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, like I said earlier.
As you heard for yourself, DDG states that the reason he originally did not want to start making music and sign a deal was because he was scared of joining the Illuminati. On this channel, we already know when people mention the Illuminati, they're referring to the Masonic Order. DDG made it clear that he was aware of the price of making it in the music industry and was afraid to do so. In this same interview, DDG mentions that the only reason he decided to make music was because he wasn't making enough money on YouTube anymore.
How long have you been, you know, doing your thing in music?
Since 2017. End of 2017. This is what happened. So I was YouTubing, right? And then what happened was YouTube had like a ad crisis or something. I'm talking about I went from making like 50,000 right in a month to making 8,000. Wait a second, you know what I mean? That got scary. So I was like, okay, the only other thing that I want to do is music other than this. So I was like, I need to just take it serious.
As you heard for yourself, he admits he chose to make music in order to make more money.
He did.
DDG knew that if he became a Masonic puppet, they would give him the opportunity to make a lot of money. But he knew that this came at the price of his soul. It is no surprise that after DDG signed this record deal, we saw DDG showing his Masonic alliance. In this photo here, just like we saw with Charli D'Amelio, we can see DDG showing his Masonic alliance with the one eye.
Not to give him the benefit of the doubt or anything, just because, you know, I was once a supporter of his thing, but I don't know if they have these artists or celebrities just do certain things with their knowledge or not. I don't know, y'all comment down below what you personally think.
We see even more Masonic imagery in the music video he dropped 3 months ago called Storyteller. This is the video so many of you have requested I look into. The music video begins showing DDG laying on a...
That's the floor of duality. But y'all will hear this guy right here talk about it, explain it better than I do.
...board floor as he does the Masonic hidden hand. We have spoken about the Masonic hidden hand several times in the past, and we've seen so many celebrities doing it. The Masonic checkerboard floor was shown throughout this music video. In another scene, we see them show DDG with flames in his eyes, clearly representing he sold his soul. It is no coincidence that DDG would say that he was afraid of becoming an artist because he didn't want to sell his soul in order to make it.
Hey, well, you know, and everything he's using, from the music videos to like the actual person verbally saying the thing, you can't deny it if, you know, it's real.
And then 2 years later, we see DDG successful in the music industry and showing his Masonic alliance. In my opinion, it clearly appears he did what he said he was afraid to do. He knew that was the price of admission and still decided to pay it due to his love of money. The Masons saw that DDG was becoming influential and they bought him out like they do to everyone who becomes popular. As you can see in this video, the Masons have their hands in everything popular, including TikTok and YouTube.
Okay, but I don't wanna lie, it's kind of hypocritical. You know, this guy is on YouTube, so it's like the same way, you know, he's making videos on them. They low-key can make videos on him, but at the same time, you know, he actually ended up getting DDG's attention. I seen there was a video he did on him a couple months ago that DDG actually like commented under this guy's video, like laughing or something like that. But yeah.
And DDG are just two of the puppets on these platforms, but I can assure you that there's many more. If you guys would like me to cover more TikTokers and YouTubers that took the oath, let me know below. And if you have anyone in mind you want me to look into, comment their names below. We must remember why they make these people so influential. It's all for the sinister goal of manipulation. Those who run our world know that they need to control the narrative. In order to control the narrative, they have to control those who are creating the narrative. We must be aware of the content we consume, as it's not just about entertainment, but influence. That's why these big TikTokers are called influencers, as the Masons know they have the power to influence the masses. Like I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake.
Yeah, man, that pretty much concludes the video. A bit of a stretch. I can't really speak for the whole music or TikTok thing. I love you guys. It's been King CBB signing out. Peace.
She loving the fit and she sucking my goodies. Been there and done that, I'm not a rookie. Ain't skipping no steps, not playing hooky. So you won't see me, gon' have to book me. Let's go, let's go, let's go.